Welcome back to the Artie Lange Show. My next guests are married, I assume, right?
Engaged.
Engaged.
No, pre-engaged.
Pre-engaged.
We're not
okay.
that yet.
Well, all right. Well, you never know. Chris Barnes and Jacqui Squatriglia.
Squatriglia, that's correct.
That's right. You got to go real quick with it. Jacqui Squatriglia.
You got to say it quick, like pulling off a Band-Aid.
And you're from Naples. You're Napolitan.
Napolitan, yes.
Which is right. So, Mike, you were right. Mike, you said Southern Italy.
See? Very
Francis
good.
Italy.
I think it's the LAA at the end. I think that's a lot of towns.
I enjoyed
like
the way you pronounce my name. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Jack. I really.
Sorry, growing up with that one. Yes.
Now, in 2011, you guys, you did something that's very difficult to do. You opened up a successful business in New York City.
That's right.
We did.
Flaming Saddle Saloon.
We certainly did.
Okay, now
Yes.
Flaming Saddles is a gay Western bar, I'm
Gay
assuming?
country
Gay
western
country
bar.
western bar.
And
Gay
Hell's
country,
Kitchen.
okay, in Hell's Kitchen. Now, Hell's Kitchen, back in the old days, that would not have been allowed.
The Westies would not have allowed. No.
Now, now this is great. So this is
Yeah.
progress. It's fun.
That's
what
right.
street? Are you in the heart of Hell's Kitchen? What
53rd and 9th.
Oh, that's
right
it.
Right in the heart.
You're in the heart.
Right in the middle of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so what gave you this idea? What made you think of this?
It was Jackie's idea. You know,
Okay.
we were dating. She produced a movie that I was in. We met. We started dating. And I said, after a year, you want to get married and have kids or have fun? And she said, I want to have fun.
Right.
And I said, so what's your idea of fun? She goes, I want to open a gay country western bar. I said, I'm in.
No,
Wow.
and that's how it went. I mean,
In Hell's Kitchen,
I said,
Yeah.
I said, I'll give you the name right now. Flaming Saddles. She goes, good.
That is true too,
That's the
and he
truth.
says it every day. But it was his name, Flaming Saddles.
That is
his
good.
his
Yeah.
thing.
That's
Yeah.
good.
That's what cemented it.
So we started walking the streets, up there looking. We looked in all the proper gay neighborhoods, Chelsea, Lower East Side, and Hell's Kitchen, and I found a bar that some firemen owned that they opened when they were young and wanted to just fool around. Now they're all married with kids, and they wanted to get out.
What was the
bar
name of the
perfect.
bar?
Coppersmiths.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So we started, talking with those guys, and they said, you know what, we're done. We want to get out, and so we made an offer. They accepted, and we put up some money, and
Here we
Now
are.
we opened it. And after 6 months, New York Magazine voted us the best gay bar in New York City.
Now, what is a gay country western bar? It's like it's not like the cliche, like the bar stools don't have tops or something like that.
No. It's really like a regular country. We have a jukebox, for example.
Artie, you're
number
talking
one.
about my dream. It's my
I know.
dream.
No, I know. Listen, no. I think it's fantastic. It's a great idea for a business, and
looks
it's doing
great.
well. Are either one of you gay?
No.
No. So it works out for
No,
you.
we're a couple.
We're the
you know.
straight couple with the gay bar.
Yeah.
Now, did you find that there was a big mark of this? Were there gay couples in New York who said, we were waiting for this? We're fans of country western music and
I'd
stuff?
say 60% of our
Yeah.
clientele is transplants from Texas, Oklahoma.
Right.
When they came in, we had the jukebox. We had a little bit of Britney, a little bit of Madonna in the jukebox. They go, get that off.
Right.
We don't need that.
We took it all
Right.
off.
I go, really?
So what's
Really?
on there? Like, well, what's like see, I love
Garth
old country.
Brooks.
I love
Yeah,
Waylon Jennings.
we have it.
Waylon's
We
on
have it
there,
all.
Tracy
Yeah.
Bird,
Right.
I mean, all the
George
old cats,
Jones.
all George Jones, and they know all the words to all the songs. As a matter of fact, they say this is what they say to us. They go, those songs in that jukebox, I hate them because they're from Texas. They go, I'd have to go to the bar with my father and my brothers. And when these songs came on, if I was to sing them, the jig would be up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
So, I hated them. They said, now I come in here, I've been dying to
Yeah,
sing
our
these
customers,
songs.
they know every
and enjoy
song.
It
them.
must be freeing
Yeah.
for them.
It is.
Great two-steppers. They
Totally.
two-step. They're great.
That's
Totally.
great to know that they can finally go a place where they're accepted. It is awesome. Yeah.
Artie, I swear, every night somebody puts their hand up and says, "I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for opening this place. I love it." It's because one of the things that we realized the first off when we opened was that the feminine, broad gates and stereotype
Right.
is probably one of the smallest.
it's not really the majority.
Representations of it. These guys are. We have former Navy SEALs in there. We have football players, basketball players. I mean, you see it now in sports. Coming out. Jason Collins, stuff like that. And these guys are.
I think it's going to be a lot more. In the
Yeah,
years
sure.
to
I think so,
come.
too.
I think places like your place helps that. Now, what about a guy like my partner John Ritchie, played in the NFL for 7 years, hates gays? I mean, what do you think? Do you think a place like this will convert him?
Well, what's really great is even our
Convert me
I
to
think
what?
you would be happy there
liking
for a
gays.
beverage.
To-
It's a
I think you'd
great
be happy.
point.
Come have a beverage with us.
No, I would love to. And I'm right by there.
But you
Right.
should come anytime. It's so different than what you even think. You can't even really explain it.
Is it okay, like, what time do you open?
we opened at 4.
4 in the afternoon.
Okay,
No.
what about, like, I have kids in town with me, and is that okay? Like,
And
you
they
guys
have to
serve
be
some
over-
food and stuff, or is
We
it
serve a
they
little
need to be
thing.
ate?
We serve a little thing called Frito pie,
It's true.
which is a
Okay.
delicacy.
What is that?
Another truth.
That you
I
take
love
a
that.
bag of Fritos, turn it sideways, cut it open, put red Texas chili, which is no beans, Velveeta cheese,
Really?
melt it, jalapeno, onion.
Wow.
It's
Sour
a delicacy.
cream.
At all the Dallas stadiums, they sell that at the stands.
No,
I know.
They eat it with
Yeah.
a fork on the back,
Yeah.
and it's,
Artie, it's sick.
It's crazy, and
It
it's
is
caught
crazy
on
stuff.
so much that people order it to go now. I had to get lunch bags. They order like, we're coming in for 2 Frito pies to go. Get them ready. And they
Frito
put
pie. So
Frito
it's
pie.
actually a Frito
in a
bag.
Frito
Yeah,
bag.
it's
Wow.
Frito.
Yeah, it's
Label
crazy.
it right on top.
It's
You know?
crazy.
Oh, I got to try
So
one of
could we
those.
come in for dinner of Frito
Well, you
pies?
come in for a Frito
can come
pie.
in for a
and
Frito pie.
You know, the bartenders, they dance on the bar. Jacqui Corey teaches them to
Yeah,
dance.
because
Yeah.
of your Coyote
Right.
Ugly background.
Right.
That's right.
Right.
So, you know,
But now
like,
is it all men bartenders?
Yeah, it's
All
only
men, and I always saw the dances on boys. I always wanted to choreograph for boys. It is the truth. It is the truth.
Yeah.
And they wear tight Levi's, and they have no body fat, and they're the best. They're so talented, all the dancers that we have, and they're
bet.
nice boys, and their dancing's impeccable. So every time I just choreographed a new dance, it's mostly clogging. They got it. They perform it. They're so crisp and clean and good and smooth that the crowd is just amazed. Like, oh my God, they're really dancing here.
And a
yeah.
lot of your employees are Broadway hopefuls, correct?
Yes,
right.
and some of them
That's
are, in
right.
fact, have been on Broadway, are in between shows and things
know,
like that.
So it's perfect.
I'm from
great.
Scranton. I'm
Yeah.
from Scranton, PA. Okay,
Yeah,
we're Philly.
I'm from Central PA.
Is that right?
Harrisburg.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you know. So my buddies come down, you know, to the bar.
It's
and they're
true.
going, like,
So
they
is the
walk
bus from
in, they hug the
Scranton.
wall the first 5 minutes, you know.
Yeah.
And then after a while, they go, and then they go, hey, this is fun. And then they go, hey, you know, my brother's
That's right.
kid, you know, is, you know, and you go,
Yeah.
yeah. And they go,
Oh, everyone's got
Yeah, but,
something.
You know, that's
but
the-
what I'm
that's the
saying is,
relevance of it.
in answer to your question, this bar is really like almost a gateway to like really straight, you know, maybe semi-homophobic people to come in and go, oh, I get it.
I get it.
get it.
John
now."
is always looking for a new place to gay bash.
Sure.
And I say, I think he'll go in, and I think he'll change. This will change him.
No,
I think
haven't
you'll
been
hear
to
the
your bar.
music and
I
the
have been
horns
to gay
and-
bars in New
He
York City,
changed
though.
over
Right.
instantly.
My wife and I, we have friends who are gay. We've gone to some gay bars. The one thing that I don't
Have you gone to some
enjoy-
gay bars?
Yeah. The
Yeah.
thing that I don't enjoy
They hit on you?
Right.
is when you have the gay stripper dancers.
Yeah, we
guys
don't
been-
have any of that.
I'm not as into that.
John,
you know, where
well-
they're shaking their,
Listen,
their
Wait,
package
Oh, they give
all
you,
over you.
they go right in your face.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm
Let me
not
t-
as into
And a
that.
Let me
lot
tell
of
you
the
something.
bars do.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. When we opened, we had everybody, all of our friends who are
true.
gay, tell you,
Another
they
true
have to have
story.
their shirts off. They have to do this. You have to have a DJ. We said, we go, you
No,
know what? We're
not
going to open
doing
up
it.
a saloon, a blue collar saloon.
We're saloon folk.
regardless of sexuality. Regardless of sexuality, we're going
Right.
to open a thing. You know,
Right.
that's what,
So the
but
bones of
otherwise,
it
if
are
it
a
fails,
saloon.
at least we can blame ourselves.
Yeah,
You know,
it's true.
So you know, that's really the way we did it. And we have men coming in saying, "I'm so glad they don't have their shirts off. They're not swinging at my face
Yeah.
because that does not represent my sexuality. That
Yeah.
might represent another
Right.
part
Yeah,
of the
some
gay
guys
community.
Well, if
but
you
it doesn't
want it,
represent
if you
mine.
want
That's
that.
right.
Well, if you're in a gay strip club, you probably want it. But
That's right.
If you're in a place that's not a strip
Well,
club,
that's what you go
Right.
to. That's what you
But
go
even,
there for.
even like the
Yeah.
Broadway actors, they say to us, finally a place I can bring my parents and family after a show
Yeah.
where that's not happening.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I call it a non-stressful bar. That was like the main thing. It's a non-stressful gay bar.
That
Right.
if you walk
Well,
in,
that's good.
if we got in a cabin up there right now and we walked in, there's no way you would know it was a gay bar until you see another man stick his tongue down another man's throat. Then you go, it's a gay bar.
Yeah.
But
hey,
until
it's a
then,
gay bar.
until then,
Yeah.
Well, you got to be careful because the first gay guy that John secretly murdered was a stripper.
is that right? Well, I did not know that.
No, it sounds like a fun thing. It sounds like the perfect thing for the new New York City.
That's
right.
And
exactly what
I'll
it
tell
is.
you, it is a new New York City.
It absolutely
is
is.
very, very new now.
What?
And Hell's Kitchen is a perfect neighborhood
That's
where
right.
that's an example, you
Yeah.
know. And
And we've all been here a long time.
I've had,
I mean, 27 years.
you know, my actor friends like Bobcat and Joel Murray. Bobcat was on the bar
Yeah, he
dancing.
danced
So
with
there's
Bob.
Bobcat all the way to the top.
that I like to see.
Yeah, I sent pictures. Liz has them. She has them.
You and I see from reading here, because I get into this after the commercial, we had some similar issues with maybe some booze here and there. And
20 years sober.
God
Yeah.
bless you, man.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
great.
Now my Cherokee bride Jacqui here.
Yeah.
She likes the
Okay.
red wine a little bit.
Okay.
You know, but that's good.
I like the
And
sauce
I like
a tad.
that.
No, that's fine. That's
You know.
fine. Listen, if you're not an alcoholic, you do what
That's
you
right.
want.
I want her to drink.
He actually
I say,
prefers me to have a
please.
glass of wine, calms me down. You know, we Italians are a little high strung.
All right, we're going to take a break.
Right on.
We'll be right back with Chris and Jacqui and Jacqui. After